day's been going on, it's been getting grayer and grayer. We're kind of gambling coming out here, hoping we get a few hours in before the weather turns sour.
If you ain't anything else, you don't want to be here. It's contender weather.
For Fred, the good news is that the Kingfish may strike before the stormy weather does.
There he is! He's a smoker. That might be the one we've been looking for. Storm, waves, normally you gauge the size of the fish by the length of their first run. And this one took a pretty blistering run, but came right back to the boat. I got most of my line back in the first couple minutes. But you never know until you see him. Let's see what we got. I got deep color on him. Now the race is on. The front's just starting to catch up with us. There's a 40-knot wind right behind.
Powerful motors and a fast boat put the bounty on the offshore oil rigs in range for Fred Levitman and champion kingfisherman Neil Foster.
There he is!
But time is ticking as a squall threatens.
I got deep color on him. One of the things that I was mentioning to Neil is no matter where I fish, whenever we get storm fronts coming through and the air pressure changes, a lot of times it turns the fish on, and that's certainly been the case here. As that front was getting closer and closer to us, these fish obviously turned on. They're eating pretty good right now. It's a shame that all that thunder and lightning and wind's gonna chase us out of here. He's coming in.
That's what we're talking about, right, Fred?
They are the kings of the mackerels.
I got him.
Barely had him too.
Yep.
Decent fish, but nowhere near the size of what the Gulf and Mississippi is known to give up on a regular basis. But they're here, just a matter of finding the bigger ones. Nice healthy king, Neil.
Yeah.
Mississippi, who would have thunk it, huh? I guess there's more than alligators and crawfish down here.
Get this mess cleaned up real quick. We get out of here before y'all ain't gonna be happy.
Yep, agreed. Well, it's time to wrap up and head home. The front's just starting to catch up with us. We're just starting to get rained on, and there's a 40-knot wind right behind.
Storms are part of the Mississippi coast. Hurricane Katrina lay waste to the city of Biloxi. But the city rose again, including the luxurious Golden Nugget Resort and Casino. Bigger and better. Now a new day. Clearing sky. Another chance at cans. The power of triple yummies. The sleek lines of a contender boat. And it's a short run to the fishing grounds.
So the setup is rather simple. Neil likes using these blue runners for bait. They're real hardy. You got 90-pound braided cable, about 3 feet of it. Most of the other people I fished with use single strand. Now, the downside of the single strand is that if it kinks, it's no longer any good. You've got to throw it away. And it's the benefit of this braided cable is you can catch multiple fish with on the same rig, reuse it. The 1/0 treble hook, trailing about 6 inches behind that, since these kings are famous for short hits, is this second stinger hook, waiting to do some damage. The benefit of fishing down in the Gulf here is in some areas these rigs are less than a quarter mile apart. So if you're fishing one and it's not producing, you've got potentially 100 other places to fish, you know, all within a few minute ride of where we are.
You got to go round and around and around.
That's the thing, when you're in them, you're in them.
It doesn't take long for Fred's words to ring true.
See that reel singing? That there, not necessarily a king. And I'll tell you what, if it is a king, it's a damn pig.
In the Gulf realm of the Kingfish, off Biloxi, Mississippi, unnatural habitat is the nature of the game. It's the largest, fastest, most long-lived mackerel they're after. They face weather and sharks, but now they have a chance to go out on a high note.
That there, not necessarily a king, because he went straight to the bottom. And I'll tell you what, if it is a king, it's a damn pig. I don't know what this is because there's so many things that swim out here. Could be any kind of grouper, snapper, half of which I don't even know the names of. One thing I am doing is going real easy on this fish. It's only 30-pound test on here. I want to see what it is. I don't want to bust him off. There's a big old stupid shark.
What you got?
Big old stupid shark.
Oh, come on.
Could have done without it. I said I wanted to see what it was. Now I see what it is. It's only fun catching sharks when you're actually trying to catch sharks.
It would seem that Fred's fascination with the sharks is at an end.
Easy release.
What's the matter, Fred? You broke him off?
Oh, I didn't break him off. I released him.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, man. Look at that.
There's no more time for foolishness. Only time to get down to the serious business of catching monster kings.
The race is on. Compared to everything else whales we've been catching today. I think this might be that real one we've been looking for. So if we can get to him before the sharks get to him. You got him right here. A solid kingfish. Nice.
Nice fish.
Nice.
All sleek muscle and teeth. In Spanish, they call him Sierra, the saw. But King will do.
Neil, you said you were going to put us on him. What do you say we get him in the box?
Yeah, sound like a plan. We'll get him in a bag. Light the fuse and let it burn.
The king mackerel. A living torpedo that cuts through the water at 40 miles an hour plus. That hits a bait like a tackle sacking a quarterback. That draws anglers back with dreams of bigger yet to come.